First in the spotlight tonight is the Blue Peter presenter, Radzi. He's answering questions on that great sitcom, The Office. Next, the singer and songwriter Damon Gough, otherwise known as Badly Drawn Boy. His subject, Bruce Springsteen. The actress, Rebecca Root, answering questions on the novels of Graham Greene. And the Olympic athlete, Chris Akabusi, on West Ham United. And our next contender, please. And your name is?
Damon Gough.
Your chosen charity?
The WESC Foundation.
And your specialist subject?
The career and life of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen in 90 seconds. Here we go. Which music critic, who later became Springsteen's manager and producer, saw him perform live in 1974 and wrote, "I saw rock and roll future and its name is Bruce Springsteen"?
John Landau.
Yep. At which London venue did Springsteen make his UK debut in November 1975?
Hammersmith Odeon.
Yep.
No,
Springsteen was reputedly inspired to become a musician after watching a performance by Presley on which Sunday night television variety show?
Ed Sullivan.
Yep. Who replaced Ernest Boone Carter as the drummer in Springsteen's backing group, the E Street Band, in the summer of 1974?
Max Weinberg.
Yep. Which track on Springsteen's 1975 album Born to Run was originally called The Heist and depicts two small-time criminals preparing for a robbery?
Meeting Across the River.
Yep. Who was Springsteen's manager with whom he had a long legal dispute which seriously limited his recording output in 1976 and 77?
Mike Appel.
Yep. What is the title of Springsteen's 1998 4-CD box set of rare outtakes and other previously unreleased material from recording sessions?
Tracks.
Yep. Who does Springsteen pull up on stage and dance with? In Brian De Palma's video for Dancing in the Dark, she went on to star in Friends.
Courtney Cox.
Yep. Which song on Springsteen's debut album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey, include the lyrics, "I was the king of the alley, mama, I could talk some trash, I was the prince of the paupers, crowned downtown at the Beggar's Bash"?
It's Hard to Be a Saint in the City.
Yes. The title song of which 95 album was inspired by and makes references to John Steinbeck's novel, The Grapes of Wrath?
Ghost of Tom Joad.
Yeah. What is the title of Springsteen's album, released in January 2014, which contains outtakes, covers and reworkings of his own songs?
The Promise.
Ah, what a shame, no high hopes. But, nonetheless, you've got, Damon, 10 points.
Thank you.
Some very good scoring there. Let's have a look at all the scores. In fourth place, 7 points, Chris Akabusi. Third place, 9 points, Radzi. Second place, 10 points, Damon Gough. First place, 12 points, Rebecca Root. And it is the general knowledge round now, and if there's a tie at the end of it, then the number of passes is taken into account, and the person with the fewer passes is... Now, Damon, again, please. Yep, it's you. And, I don't know whether to call you Badly Drawn Boy or what. I mean, why Badly Drawn Boy? I'm sure everybody has...
Call me what you like, John.
Yeah?
You're the presenter of Mastermind.
I know, but I still don't know why you're called Badly Drawn Boy.
It was just a name I made up over a bottle of wine one night. I think it had gone off, the bottle of wine, because this name just came out of nowhere, and I hated it, but it kind of served me well for a few years and won the Mercury Prize and things like that, which is... Didn't want to just sneak that in there.
Oh, well, there's no need to sneak it in, because I was going to ask you about that. You won it for the Elder Bewilderbeast.
That's right.
What does it do to you when you're setting out on a career, as it were, and you win the prize, the big prize?
Just makes you really big-headed and unbearable to be around. No, it was just... It was like you couldn't really plan for something like that to happen. I was dead proud of it.
And in fact, you're now touring again, aren't you, with Bewilderbeast?
Yeah, this year was the 15th anniversary of the first album that won that Mercury Prize, so I wanted to sort of pay reverence to it, because I think at the time I was bowled over by it all, and so it's been a really nice year in terms of playing that record again at some gigs and saying thanks to people for keeping it in their lives.
Yeah. Well, it made a mark, that's for sure. Now, talking about making marks, you have 10 points as we start. So it's going to be a fight to the death, I think, with our final contender. So, here we go. 2 minutes of general knowledge. Starting now. In which American states are the cities of Dallas and Houston?
Texas.
Yep. Which Roman leader was murdered in a conspiracy led by Brutus and Cassius?
Caesar.
Yep. Which designer dog breed is a cross between a Cocker Spaniel and a miniature poodle?
A cockapoodle.
Yeah, cockapoo. What name is used both for a group of singers and for the part of the church where they sit in stalls?
Pews.
Choir. In a Grimm's fairy story, who finds a cottage with the table laid for 7 after she's abandoned in a forest?
Sounds like Snow White.
It is Snow White. Which of the planets of the solar system is the only one not named after a Greek or Roman god or goddess?
Earth.
Yeah. The 1955 film The Trouble with Harry is a black comedy by a director nicknamed the Master of Suspense. Which director?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Well, the 55 film The Trouble with Harry is a black comedy by a director nicknamed the Master of Suspense. Who was he?
Hitchcock.
Yep. What annual ladies' race has been run at Olney in Buckinghamshire on Shrove Tuesday since 1445?
Pancake race.
Yeah, in the television series Doc Martin, who plays the socially challenged Cornish GP Martin Ellingham, who has an unfortunate phobia of blood?
Martin Thingy.
Martin Clunes. In French cuisine, what is the usual meat content of a stew known as a navarin?
Oh, beef.
Lamb. In internet and text messaging slang, what expression denoting amusement does the abbreviation LOL usually stand for?
A lot of laughs.
Laugh out loud. In Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book, what is the name of the sleepy brown bear who protects the man-cub Mowgli?
Oh, I'm laughing at the question before.
Go on, just get on with this one. You're wasting time.
Yogi.
Baloo. What is the title of Slade's 1973 Christmas #1, which has been reissued every decade since?
So here it is, Merry Christmas.
No, Merry Christmas, everybody. Which narrow sea extends about 1,400 miles in a southeasterly direction from the Egyptian port of Suez?
The lead singer of Coldplay.
Close.
Just so I don't pass, that's all I'm saying that for.
No, I recognise that tactic. Anyway, it's wrong, as you'll not be surprised to hear, the Red Sea. Damon, you've got 17 points. That's it. Let's have a look at all the scores. In joint third place, 12 points apiece, Radzi and Chris. Second place, 17 points. Damon, first place with 22 points, no doubt about that, Rebecca.